This is a demonstration of the GLNE10 blood specimen processing protocol. After the blood is collected, the samples are taken to the lab to be processed. One thing to note is that the red and purple Vacutainer tubes are handled and processed differently. The filled red top Vacutainer tubes should be upright in a rack at room temperature for a minimum of 30 to a maximum of 60 minutes and then placed on ice. The purple top Vacutainer tubes should be inverted gently 4 to 6 times and either processed immediately or placed on ice. If not processed immediately, all tubes can be left on ice for a maximum of 4 hours. Allow the centrifuge to reach 4 degrees Celsius. Verify that the required kit components are present, that the labels on the kit components and worksheets match the tubes that you are working with. Label the 15 milliliter conical tube with a corresponding kit number label found in the kit bag. Once the centrifuge is at 4 degrees Celsius, place the Vacutainer tubes inside and make sure they are balanced. Centrifuge for 10 minutes at 4 degrees Celsius with the break off at a minimum force of 1300. On the serum worksheet, record the amount of time the red Vacutainer tubes were at room temperature. On the plasma worksheet, record the time the first centrifuge was started for the Vacutainer tubes. Uncap and place the serum, plasma, and Buffycoat transfer tubes in racks in order by number. When the centrifuge stops, take the purple Vacutainer tubes out. Turn the centrifuge brake on. Restart the centrifuge. Centrifuge red tops for another 10 minutes at 4 degrees Celsius at a minimum force of 1300. While the serum is spinning, pipette the plasma from the 2 purple top Vacutainer tubes into the conical tube without disturbing the Buffycoat. Take the Buffycoat off carefully, then place it into the purple transfer vial. 1 Buffycoat from 1 purple top Vacutainer tube per Buffycoat transfer vial. Add 1.2 milliliters of RNA later to each Buffycoat transfer tube and cap it tightly. Place plasma and Buffycoat aliquot tubes in numbered 9x9 boxes, and then in a negative 70 degrees Celsius or colder freezer. Complete the Buffycoat section of the plasma Buffycoat specimen worksheet. Take note, the worksheet is double-sided. Buffycoats are the last 2 specimens on the reverse side of the worksheet labeled BC01 and BC02. The Buffycoat section needs to be completed before the centrifuge stops. When the centrifuge stops for the second time, remove the red Vacutainer tubes and place the conical tube in. You will need to balance the centrifuge before restarting. Centrifuge the 15 milliliter conical tube for another 10 minutes at 4 degrees Celsius with the brake on at minimum force of 1300. On the plasma worksheet, record the time the second centrifuge was started. Aliquot the serum into serum aliquot tubes. Pipette 300 microliters in the first 20 aliquot tubes, then 1 milliliter in the last 5 aliquot tubes. Fill all 5 aliquot tubes with as much as possible, but a maximum of 1.2 milliliters, updating the volume on the worksheets as appropriate. Complete the serum worksheet. Cap the serum aliquot tubes tightly. And place in a minus 70 degrees Celsius or colder freezer in a 9x9 box. These steps should be done before the centrifuge stops. When the final spin is complete, remove the conical tube and aliquot the plasma. Pipette 300 microliters in the first 20 aliquot tubes, then 1 milliliter in the last 5 aliquot tubes. Fill all 5 aliquot tubes with as much as possible, but a maximum of 1.2 milliliters, updating the volume on the worksheets as appropriate. Complete the plasma worksheets. Update the worksheets with any new volumes. Cap the plasma aliquot tubes tightly. Place in a minus 70 degrees Celsius or colder freezer in 9x9 boxes. Follow institutional procedures to dispose of contaminated supplies.